So, how do we start our school day?
By prayer.
That's right. So, from our posts on YouTube, we see that homeschool is a highly searched term. So we thought we would talk a little bit about our homeschool and how it is and what we do. We said before that we homeschool mainly for our schedule. Sorry, Carl's running.
There he goes.
Okay. I spent a long time before Jeremiah was school age researching. KJ and I talked and prayed about what we were going to do, what curriculum we were going to use. I have a friend that I grew up with that homeschools, and she has done a lot of work and researching and hands-on the curriculum. She's very involved in it. And so I talked to her. I talked to several other friends that homeschool that use different curriculum, just trying to get an idea. So what we ended up going with was we use Heart of Dakota. So this is actually Jeremiah's 3rd grade. We do Bigger Hearts for His Glory. But so the reason we like Heart of Dakota is right now it is boxed. So like he'll have a history lesson and a history activity, and then poetry, which we aren't doing right now, Bible study, music we don't do because he does piano lessons and that's where he gets his music and theory, but language arts, reading, so everything is in a box. And so we like that because if he needs a break, I do a box and then we let him have a break. For boy, that's great. Maybe some girls are like that. I don't know. I don't have any, but he is very active. And so he needs to, do one thing and then have that checked off. Yay. All right. So we do supplement and we did make some of our own choices. I was really nervous about reading, so we used the All About Reading curriculum. It's kind of expensive, but it was recommended to me, and it is totally worth it. It is amazing. It makes it easy.
Just for a few weeks. 8 inches of snow have fallen overnight.
I'm an open and go kind of homeschooler. I won't take the time to prepare a lot in advance, writing my own lesson plans. That's just too overwhelming for me. So the thing I like about both Heart of Dakota and All About Reading and All About Spelling is that they're open and go. I don't really take a lot of time. I do a little bit in the morning beforehand to kind of read and decide where I need to be and look at things. But for the most part, it's laid out for me. I open it, I read through the lesson, we do it as I'm reading through it, and there we are. So what I like about All About Reading is it gives them activities. So they get hands-on activities to do with it. And they also teach reading comprehension. And they teach him how to decode the words. So if he ever comes across a word he doesn't know, he'll be able to think back on the rules he's been taught and figure out how that word is supposed to sound. I have learned a lot doing that with him. We have flashcards that he gets to practice with. We also do their spelling. I said All About Spelling too. And so that's here. For his spelling, we got a book this year that's got the homophones in it. So we're talking a lot about that and how they sound different. I really like the grammar that's with Heart of Dakota. They use Rod and Staff. I like that it's Bible-based, so it talks a lot about Bible characters. So he's getting that reinforced there, which is great. There's also a lot of reading, right now reading to him. He's starting to reach where he's reading himself, but it has a story time included. Right now we're reading Justin Morgan Had a Horse, so about Morgan horses, which I love. I do allow Jeremiah to have classical music upstairs while he's studying. We learned they have an Alexa in their room. We had to pause Alexa because he was asking Alexa his math problems. Smart kid. And so we pause her and I can control her down here. So I turn on classical music. He likes the music while he's doing his work. And as a person who grew up in a music household, I think that is awesome.
Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Wow, this is my first time in writing. It is. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job.
Hello, Elijah. Oh, I love you too. All right. I would love to answer any questions you might have about our homeschooling or homeschooling in general. I'm not an expert. It's hard. There are a lot of tears some days on both sides. But I think we're doing all right. Four groups of 3. So 4 times 3 is
12.
12.